The air crackled with anticipation. A package sat before me, shrouded in darkness. Its journey began in the shadowy corners of eBay, a digital graveyard of forgotten relics. The seller claimed these items were haunted, imbued with restless spirits. Tonight, we would see if those claims held any truth. Cameras were rolling, capturing every angle. My team stood by, a mix of apprehension and excitement on their faces. We were venturing into the unknown, a realm where the living and the dead could potentially collide. The weight of the moment was palpable. It was time to open the package. The box creaked open, releasing a musty odor. Inside, nestled in yellowed newspaper, lay three objects. A porcelain doll with vacant eyes stared back at me. A tarnished silver locket felt ice cold to the touch. And a small leather-bound book seemed to pulse with an unseen energy. Each item had a story, a history, shrouded in darkness. The doll, according to the seller, was possessed by the spirit of a young girl who died tragically. The locket supposedly contained a lock of hair from a woman who committed suicide, and the book, they claimed, was a grimoire used to summon dark forces. We began our investigation by examining the doll. Its porcelain skin was cold, and its eyes seemed to follow our every move. As we documented its features, we heard a faint whisper, like a child's voice coming from the corner of the room. The temperature dropped noticeably. Next, we turned our attention to the locket. As soon as we opened it, a wave of sadness washed over us. The air grew heavy, making it difficult to breathe. We could feel a presence, mournful and lost, clinging to the locket. The grimoire was the last object we examined. Its pages were filled with strange symbols and incantations written in a language we couldn't decipher. As we leafed through the brittle pages, the room grew noticeably colder. The air crackled with static electricity. Suddenly the lights flickered and went out, plunging us into darkness. A blood-curdling scream pierced the silence. We fumbled for our flashlights, our hearts pounding in our chests. When the lights finally came back on, we were met with an unsettling sight. The doll, which had been sitting on the table, was now lying on the floor, its head twisted at an unnatural angle. The locket was nowhere to be found, and the grimoire was open to a page depicting a terrifying demonic figure. We searched the room for the missing locket, but it was gone, vanished into thin air. The events that unfolded that night were unexplainable, defying all logic and reason. We had entered this investigation skeptical, but we left shaken to our core. The line between the living and the dead is a thin one, easily blurred. These objects, purchased from the depths of the internet, served as a chilling reminder that some things are best left undisturbed. Whether these items were truly haunted or not, the experiences we had that night were undeniable. So, be warned, tread carefully when dealing with the unknown. You never know what you might unleash.